thought like to do that, to be honest.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
Because I'm like, I never really played TCG or anything like that, but that's definitely like something that a lot of people could definitely use some coaching on. So that's
Yeah.
great. Thank you, of course, for Medify for sponsoring our tournament, and let's go ahead and continue on with it.
Exactly.
Winner side top 32, NC, who you just saw on the mic. I'm a huge fan of his, by the way, and JayFlyT, who I actually just had the pleasure of meeting just shortly after. So two great people. No bias.
No bias, nothing here.
No bias here.
And hey, man,
Well, Bowser Jr. is pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get into our first game here. We got some pretty great neutral to start out.
And already, we got here NT, he's a little struggling. The thing about, Bowser Jr. is that you're going to have to try to pull the wool over your opponent all the time,
Right.
But it seems like he's not doing too bad, right? He's getting some hits in and all, but JayFlyT, he is very much taking control of the neutral game right now. Oh, that backer was it.
Yeah, because that definite like attempt at him trying to go for like a low edge guard kind of backfired a little bit, where he ended up sacrificing a lot of stage control. He did clutch up though. Either that or maybe JayFly just whiffed a very strong move that would have landed otherwise. But either way, here we are back into the swing of things at our first stock. Things are definitely in favor of JayFlyT, but as you can see, the stage control is still in favor of NC as a result of that. And now we're going to be resetting neutral again. That neutral B is fully charged, ready to go, and it goes!
Great!
That's right.
Great sun salutation there from JayFlyT. You know what? And I love seeing these Wii Fit trainers, man.
Right.
Here in Tucson, or not even in Tucson, just in Arizona in general, because it's such a character you just don't see enough on.
Yeah, it's literally just like a Jinx. We do also have one other player too. I'm blanking on their name right now.
I do know that here in Tucson we do have Shadow, who plays a bit of Wii Fit trainer. I think.
Yeah, very sparse though, and it's definitely always great to see this character represented by an out-of-state player, no less, coming from Utah. We got JayFlyT. There goes an excellent jack string though coming out from NC, combined with the Mecha Koopa, going to be leading up to 54%.
Oh wow!
And the Mecha Koopa will be doing up to 84, and that damage is starting to climb here in favor of NC.
I love how NC right now is using the most out of every single one of his projectiles, not only to just really deal on the damage, but really to block what JayFlyT is throwing out,
Right.
Getting Soccer Ball, just using a Mecha Koopa to get it out of the way, or using his Cannonball to give him like a little bit more of a wall per se to really go in. So he's been doing a great job at that.
Phenomenal stuff here. Yeah, for the Bulbalong. Check out an epic reverse edge guard there from NC, using one swing of the hammer to take control of the stage, control the stock count, and control the situation as a whole. Here comes, though, JayFlyT coming out with that deep breathing, going to be powering up every single hit available to the character, but NC still knows how to swing. 32% on this last stock here for JayFlyT in game one.
Not only 43%, but the reverse. You thought you were an advantage, but not at all. Really coming out. Sun Salutation is out. He's trying to take the most out of the damage, but got hit by Mecha Koopa. Now he's in disadvantage here. Oh, the failed forward smash there from NC. And now just everything's resetting neutral. Oh, I thought the ball was gonna hit him.
Yeah, I kind of thought that as well. But yeah, it's a really weird projectile where like sometimes it's just like in full movement and it's just not an active hitbox, and sometimes it is.
I think it becomes active after the initial hit.
It's got to be something like that. But then you can also hit it again to where it's active again. It's super crazy. Super crazy. And JayFlyT definitely putting that, and so many more.
Oh, is that a spike?
That's right. It's not just the volleyball that you can spike. You can also spike a whole ass character.
Yeah.
Take an entire game, and a pretty damn good one too. Game number one.
That's good. And really close to, it could have swung in anyone's favor for that, just with like one interaction or so.
Right.
But it was just a matter of like who had the best positioning in the situation they had, and truly, like JayFlyT had that perfect positioning for that spike there. Because Bowser Jr. has to go high. Really doesn't have the best hitbox going up unless he really commits to the aerial.
Right.
So it was just the perfect moment.
It really was. Perfect moment at the perfect time. And I'd say this is also a pretty good counter pick here for NC. Seems to be a pretty popular one for him too when he gets the chance.
Yeah. The change on the battlefield really gives you a little bit more like freedom off stage with platforms going out. And also that middle platform is what I like to call like the platform of cheese. Because truly just so many people just like who just don't like play on triplats as much are not used to a low middle plat.
Yeah, that's right.
So people just get cheesed by it all the time. But no, We're not gonna see no cheese here. We're in top 32. These players are the best of the best, aren't they?
That's right. They're the best cheesers.
They're the best cheesers.
No, don't hide from it,
No,
bro.
no, no, no,
This
no.
game has cheese.
Yes.
And they probably used it to get here. I don't doubt it in my mind.
You
Especially
telling me
that NC, by the
what?
way. I love the guy, but he's a cheeser.
Yeah. That right there, straight cheese.
Yep, that's straight cheese,
Straight
man.
cheese. That's some pepper jack cheese right there. Oh, the string to 54%. That was great.
Damn, yeah. Let's work on that real quick.
Oh, wait. This is getting scary. Forward air. Man, JayFlyT is now having a hard time really like pinning him down. That back air was good, getting him off stage. But now it's really up to if he's able to take the stock, because right now NC he's kind of getting the setups. You know,
Yeah.
he kind of got that like really good up B setup there, and then earlier he was just like the stream was with the up there crazy and just taking another stock.
Damn.
Man,
In a quick fashion too, and I mean like at 147, normally people will be going into like hardcore survival mode, but NC just knows that he's still in the lead and he can still go for some crazy stuff and still pull out in front. Only now just going down in his first stock, and as you can see, JayFlyT has a lot of work ahead of him here if he's trying to make up for this game, but he's already going to work. 61% damage off of that neutral B and everything else combined, and he's going to be trying to go for that deep breathing again to try to maximize on that.
Ooh, I like that. You know, JayFlyT literally tried to get. I think he was trying to reverse his soccer ball,
Right.
so he could get another spike because it had the perfect angle, but I think he messed up.
Ooh, wow, okay.
The huge call out. All right,
Yeah.
I see where you're throwing. Okay, I see
Right.
what you're coming at, but we're waiting for the retort. You ready for this?
Let's see.
Boom.
Yup, just one solid back here.
Oh, but he's alive.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I made an assumption. All right, never mind.
It's the classic.
You know?
That up B, it's just a trademark
take
for
back-
NC.
Take back nothing.
Yeah, I was like,
You know what?
didn't kill with up B, but it would have been a nice change of pace. But now it's got to be the up B.
Hey, but
'cause
we got the 1-1 now.
that's right.
The 1-1.
1-on-1 game
That's
count.
good. Means we're gonna get the full soup. I like that. Or maybe not the full soup, but definitely good soup.
Right. He's definitely also a fan of the town and city pick, so I'm kind of curious to see how he's going to try and run it this time around. Maybe it was just a matter of like him, not sure what NC was going to be doing with more space available to him, and now that he kind of knows what to do, he might be having a good idea as to how to counterplay it. I mean, as you saw there, he almost immediately just ran up and forwarded right where he needed to be to get that early hitbox in, and 67% is starting to show for that knowledge now that he's going in with.
Great tech there from JayFlyT.
Excellent stuff, yep.
And this with that last stack with like really JayFlyT getting caught in a wait a minute. Explain to me what happened.
That was just a really jank hitbox, if I'm going to be 100%.
What was that?
Yeah, that's kind of just what that was. That down smash is just like a way bigger hitbox than it leads on.
Sakura, you need to explain. Oh, that was very clean. To up B just to catch him. So good.
Sakurai, man, Sakurai's probably like, oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Excellent swing of that up B, and now, and here's our tied stock count again. But I was like, bro, Sakurai doesn't have to explain the damn thing. He made the best-selling fighting game of all time. He's on a couple months-long vacation. He's out of there.
Nah, he's good. He can leave now. But you know what? He's still working.
That's true. That is very
man.
true. He's far from retiring, I can tell.
Oh. You know what? I kind of vibed what he just did there. I was scared of Mecha Koopa as well.
Oh, okay. I am starting to see now all these big call-outs that are coming in. Maybe that's not something that you can always do in game 1 or in game 2, but I would say by game 3, JayFly comes across as the kind of player who can just kind of know what needs to be done and at what time at this point, and he's doing it.
He's feeling it.
Yep.
You know, I like how he feels it too. He was like, you out there? I'm like, you know what? I can hit you with a soccer ball, but oh my God. NC, man. You know, these guys are just throwing hands. That's all they're doing.
Yeah, they're throwing out these power moves now, and to be honest, there was like a lot more. I'm actually a little bit more surprised that we were seeing more zoning in Game 1 on PS2 than on Town and City, which is like the arguably bigger stage that you will want to camp on, but no.
Yeah, but nah.
Now they're going mano a mano at this time.
They're just throwing hands. There's not many projectiles. It's the occasional, what's that thing called? What's that bomb?
The Mecha Koopa?
The Mecha Koopa, there you go. He just throws out the occasional Mecha Koopa, and then they just throw hands. I like that.
I heard Smashville was one of the bands I overheard. Yeah. So we'll see if that switches up anything. But that's very true. And that's probably something that JT's also taking into account as well, I would imagine, with the Mecha Koopa.
It's because, it's like a free roaming like bomb that hits your opponent, and it becomes like a stage hazard. So you could, like, if you get the hit, you can capitalize it with, like, there's a way to combo off of it. If you want to pick it up and use it like a makeshift item, it's really good for that. There's just a lot of advantage to just having it out. It's like having, like, Rob's top out. Like, sure, maybe half the time it won't hit them, but dear God, you know they're not going towards that thing.
Because it's like, yeah, and I mean, some people don't even like necessarily stay away from the Mega Koopa, so sometimes it is used for stage control. Other times it could just be straight up used for like kind of just like a situation control. Kind of just have like an extra body out there that maybe would cause them to air dodge or to roll or to spot dodge somewhere where they wouldn't be doing it normally. And they could just call it out. And NC is definitely the type to call out that kind of play. And so far, he's off to a really good start as a result of that kind of stuff. Look at that. Knew when he was going to drop shield. And even if he didn't, that's a really good move for shield pressure in general. So NC just knows where to be at and with what move. And he just got it all down to his science at this point, it looks like. Nice jab stream. Oh, and still going to be ready to punish with the down smash. It's not the first time where JayFlyT ends up behind him. And this time he calls it out in a big way. Look at that air.
You know what? I love how JC uses up B. He truly doesn't care because these Bowser Jr. mains, man, they make up B look busted. But realistically, the moment you get hit once, you feel like the biggest loser on the block. You're like, oh well, I just died. Whatever. Yeah. But nah, he's being aggressive with it. He's getting the edge guards with it, and you know, you gotta respect that. You know?
Yeah, you have to respect that.
Because it kills so early, and then in the hands of a really good player like NC, like that. He's gonna do things like that. He's gonna try to kill you like that.
And he knows how to chase you too. Oh, look at this nice S smash coming in from JayFly. But we did see earlier where NC like kind of just followed his air dodge, his neutral air dodge, to where he was ready to swing a second time after those iframes were depleted. So NC really just knows how to call you out with a move as strong as that, and you've got yourself some really good competition here. Only down one game, though, so he's still got a little bit of ground to make up for. You can see the percents starting to show for that. He's going to work right now, maybe not approaching as much as he was earlier in favor of trying to keep that percent where it's at right now in favor of him. Back air and a little bit of what could have been some improved DI, and we're going to be getting ourselves an entire stock lead, but look at that one S smash, and it's almost tied up yet again. Good ledge grab from NC. Is he going to... Okay.
Oh, he almost... You know what? I felt it too, but I don't think it did enough damage. I think what he was trying to hope to do is that, you know, the fact of him staying in shield and it lowering would have attribute to the shield broke.
Right.
But it just didn't happen. But
now
we're seeing the projectiles coming back out.
Yes, we are starting to see that now.
You know, they were like, you know what? I kind of do like my soccer mode.
Yep.
It is pretty fun. But,
nice catch there with the Nair.
Oh,
Nair and a jab
like the moment that, you know, he touches back the floor, he can calm down.
Right. There we go. We're going to be trying to set up into that uppy yet again, but look at that. Now JayFly's going to be coming in and punishing that for when he attempts it. Tries to go in for the spike to finish the job at a low percent, too.
Fail would have totally done it, though. And here's the thing. Right now, the bomb came back. Okay, this is going to be scary.
This is... Oh, still able to grab onto the ledge with the air dodge. Yes. Still able to grab on and right into an F smash.
That's going to take it.
Yes, sir. Great finish there, but not over just yet, because now we're going to be getting to game number 5.
Oh, you gotta love it when we get the game 5.
You gotta love the game 5, especially with such a unique matchup too. You're not going to get to see this every day.
No, especially not a Bowser Jr. versus a Wii Fit.
Right.
But it's great. You gotta love when when you see the odd character tournament, because not only will you see like, oh man, hey, it's great that they're getting representations, but it's gonna be like, okay, cool, now I get to know what the match is like.
Right.
Dude, I highly encourage people, if they don't, rewatch other people's streams. See what they're doing. Do some research. If there's a top level player that you want to beat, look at their vibes.
Right. I mean, I'm not even joking you. Like, I'm in NC's carpool, and we were literally doing it at the McDonald's. We were, like, researching, like, out-of-state players that we had never really seen play before and all this stuff. And it was, like, literally just, like, a round table. We're all, like, huddled around our McDonald's meals, and we were just, like, okay, talking about, like, these other players. Like, what are they going to do out of shield? What are they going to do in neutral? And that's really what it needs to be sometimes.
Yeah, it's because sometimes the study is necessary, man. The study is necessary. That's why I'm great. I have meta.
I was literally going to be like, and what better place to get all that done with the top level content like MetaFi? We'll get into that here in a minute for those of you who had your interest
Don't worry,
perked.
don't worry, don't worry. We'll get back to it. I know you're so excited.
I know you guys want to hear more about MetaFi, but that's going to have to hold here.
Don't worry. We'll give you a code.
We'll give you everything you need.
We'll get you set up. No. But you know what? These guys don't even need it. I don't even know what we're talking about MetaFi because look at these guys.
They coached up.
Exactly. They know they did their homework.
They did all their homework.
Oh, that was calculated.
That was calculus. That was trigonometry at work right there.
That was basic math. He was like 2 + 2 means you're dead.
Wow.
Oh. All right. Well, deep breathing is gone, so it's no longer like not like a makeshift Ganon over here.
But now that he's off stage, you've kind of found an opportunity to do that a little bit. The Mecha Koopa did cause for some pressure, though. Caught the spot dodge with a side B and an up B, and NC's going to be taking him all the way off stage. Yes, sir. The soft spot forward air kills. I'm kind of tired of people being surprised by that at this point, because I'm like, especially if you're here in AZ, you know that you've seen NC land that a number of times at this point. And I'm just like, yeah, it just happens, bro.
It just happens. He just powered through that. Also, I think that was bad DI.
I think it very well could have been.
Yeah.
I
think he was holding. Oh! I don't even think he can make it back.
Oh, no, he's not making that.
That's a dead turtle.
That is unfortunate, bro, but he's not out of it just yet. Still has one more stock to his name. And look at that. I'm actually surprised to report that the Mecha Koopa did trade with, I think, what was a full charge neutral B from Wii Fit Trainer.
That's big sad. Oh! The conversion was real, but it just wasn't. It didn't hit. That's so sad. The up B. Oh. So this is what. This is the 411. Last stock for NC, and it doesn't look like he's struggling. Deep breathing's out, but and I'm glad he did it there. Up B, I secretly think is going to be the key of this game.
I'm seeing it as well.
If JayFlyT cannot deal with the up B, then he's just going to lose.
But oh my goodness, okay, but he's still able to get himself somewhat back towards the stage. Yeah, there we go. That side B is going to secure it. A little bit of pressure from the Mecha Koopa. He's going to try to prioritize on it, but he knows he's down on percent, so he's not going to commit to it too hard like you saw there. He's not afraid to back away if the timing's just not right for it.
He grabs the Mecha Koopa. Oh, that was like a snake attack right there.
Yeah.
That was some snake stuff. Oh, what a grab!
Nice.
Not only did he parry it, but he instantly buffed the grab just to be able to take the most out of that.
Nice recovery.
This is not too far gone. This could be the comeback.
This very well could be.
The back air coming out. You know what? Even stocks, only about roughly a 40 to 50% difference.
Very even right now. Look at that. Soft hit backer is going to be lining him up at the ledge. And his side B is going to be calling out that forward air.
Oh,
good catch from both of them here. JayFly just shielding right in the nick of time to keep himself in on this game. Up B onto the ledge and a roll in.
Catching him.
The panic roll in at high percent, and NC calls it out in a huge way with F Smash, taking the entire game set and match of 5 games. 5 really good games, I gotta say.
Really
that was a nice